Hi there, I'm Robin Altman, here to bring you another Radiate Insight. And today, I want to talk to you about an expression that we hear a lot out there: do what you love. Have you heard this? Do what you love, or do what you love and the money will come. I've heard people say this, and depending on how you take it, it's a little misguiding sometimes. So I wanted to raise this topic and shed a little bit of light for those of you maybe at a crossroads or thinking about starting your own business, leaving a current career, and even pursuing a dream. So here goes. What's important about doing what you love? If you love it, it's probably something that's really important to you, something that you believe you can contribute to, something that you think you can excel at. And if this is in your heart, by all means, it's super important for each and every one of us to know what ignites our passion and find the courage to pursue it. But there's a distinction here, and that is, do you really want to do what you love for a living? When you do what you love, you have to imagine yourself doing it a lot, living through setbacks, failures, losses, and still having the hope and stamina to keep going. This is because no matter how good you are at this thing that you love, there's always room for improvement. And even if you're at the top of your game, there's always something new to learn or another application of it. This is what all the greats in any area all do to achieve and maintain success, whether it's Venus and Serena Williams or Taylor Swift or Abraham Lincoln. I so love his story because he actually ran for president 8 times before winning. And yes, even the seemingly most glamorous jobs, if you dissect them, are reduced to a daily grind of laser focus on the mundane, the minutiae, and repetition. So when you think about doing what you love, are you really up for what it takes? If not, then it's no problem. You don't have to give up on it. It just becomes a hobby instead of a profession. And then your career choice becomes something else, and that's totally fine. Another reason to do what you love is because you're also going to be spending a whole lot of time focusing on it, even when you're not actually doing it. You're going to be constantly learning more about it, reading new books about it, keeping up on the latest developments and technology around it, talking about it, listening to others' opinions, and following thought leaders. Chances are you'll be watching movies about it. You'll be going to events about it, meeting other people who love it like you do, and spending what we call your precious time on it. When you do what you love, you're entering a whole world or community of people who also do it. So you want to be asking yourself if this is the world that you want to step into, that you're excited about being a part of. Doing what you love also doesn't mean that that's all you need to do. For example, if you love branding, let's say, you become a brand manager. Well, if you work in a company, there's always a chance that you can be what they call a subject matter expert, which is basically a sole contributor. But the chances are good that you'll probably have to become part of a team of people in some way. You'll probably have to attend meetings, learn leadership skills, collaborate with others on projects, and organize yourself, and even learn other areas of the business like sales and operations. So while doing what you love may be a good portion of what you're responsible for, if you work for an organization, you'll always need other skills in order to support doing what you love, especially if you intend to climb the corporate ladder. And the higher up you go, the more important it will be for you to know other parts of the business. Then you go from subject matter expert doing what you love to leader. And then you better hope that you love leading too. People who go off on their own to start their own practice or business have to not only love what they do, but they have to be willing and interested and even excited about learning all the other skills that it'll take to become financially viable. Michael Gerber, a world-renowned entrepreneur, put it well in his book called The EMyth, when he says that you can work in your business performing the actual service that you love, like coaching or whatever, but you will need to work even more so on your business, meaning engaging in the activities required to actually have a constant flow of clients and scale your business. If coaching or whatever your expertise or service is important to you, if it brings you fulfillment, then this should insulate you from the discouragement or challenges along the way as you're building a successful business, because you really believe in it. And that should give you the strength and determination and resilience in the tough times, like, for example, when you meet a prospect and they choose someone else, or you pitch business and another company wins the bid. So is it important to do what you love? Absolutely it is. Doing what you love will help you transcend the daily inevitable wins and losses, ups and downs of any endeavor that you pursue. Doing what you love also gives you a sense of purpose and meaning and makes it all feel worthwhile. But the main point here is that when deciding to do what you love, you want to be asking yourself, if I pursue this, what am I going to be spending every day doing, day after day, hour after hour, week after week, and so on? Am I willing to make the investment and the sacrifice? If thinking about it, you see yourself actually doing the activities required and making the investment and sacrifice, then by all means, pursue it, because now you have a true expectation and enthusiasm for the work that you'll need to do. If you like the work you need to do every day, despite the fact that only a fraction of it might be exactly what you love, then you'll have what it takes to keep going. So what do you think? Are you grappling with pursuing something that you love right now? Are you conflicted by it? Or maybe you've already taken the plunge and you're doing what you love right now. I'd love to hear from you. And I invite you to share either here below or send me an email at robin@radiatecoaching.com. If you like this video, I also invite you to join the Radiate community for more of my blogs and shares by sending me an email at robin@radiatecoaching.com or subscribing at radiatepassionandpurpose.com. Feel free to share this video with any friend, colleague, or whoever that you think might find it useful. And in the meantime, like I always say, get connected to who you are when you're at your best, and you will radiate from the inside out. I look forward to seeing you again, and bye for now.